Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Yeah, here we are, top of the week to you. It's been a while since we've been on a Sunday because of all the craziness going on in the schedule. But not only here are we here on a weekend stream, but we've also got a new release to tackle tonight. So got a few details on this. It's kind of interesting that I missed the release, so. Um, I guess I better get the first things out of the way first because I will forget. Because once I get going on a tear, I'm likely to forget things that I at least thought I intended to say. So, if you are new to the Rec Room, this is your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. And we will be working on Steel Seed on PlayStation 5. So, this just released last week. And this game is a stealth game, and I have been prone to call it the wrong thing. I originally kept calling it Stealth Seed. So, no, it is Steel Seed. And this game is so stealthy, it has got a meta level stealth element to it because it stealth dropped itself on release date in the shadow of Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it requires marketing dollars to get video game sites to talk about a new release because this game, to my understanding, was announced for a release date in March of this year, 2025. And they said, oh, yeah, it's coming out beginning of April. Well, right before it was supposed to release, they said, oh, yeah, we got to push it back about 2 weeks. It was about somewhere about 2 to 3 weeks. That announcement of the update, I only saw modifying the original on the site that I saw it on. So when the day finally came out that the game released, I didn't even see it anywhere. So in a way, I'm kind of bummed about the fact that there was absolutely no press around release time that I saw for this game. So not only was Oblivion hitting the press hard, Steel Seed got completely undercut. I even missed it when it's coming out, even though this is a game I've been keeping an eye on for a few months now because I was anticipating picking it up. Now, I was conflicted because on one hand, I really wanted to get this game, but also they did promise a physical release. So I'm like, this is not necessarily a game I know for sure I want to double dip and like do digital and physical. So I was inclined to wait. But when I saw that it was out and I saw it wasn't getting a lot of attention, I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick this up because I do have a soft spot in my heart for independent developers, and it's like if this ends up being a good game, I do want to do what I can to help support it. So there's a few things I'm going to go through, both positives and negatives, but I'll get into that in a second. So I'm going to do a couple rounds here first, and I see Chairman is already stopping in, joining us on Twitch, and says he thought it was going to be Elder Scrolls. Well, fear not, there is a possibility. I don't know for sure yet. It depends on how we do with this, but maybe I'll do a doubleheader tonight. Maybe we'll get some Elder Scrolls in. I don't know, because Elder Scrolls 4 is firing on all cylinders, but of course, I got to get some time on another said new release here. So, real quick, so thanks for some of the new follows we got. We had one new one on YouTube just over the weekend, and since our last stream, we had a couple on Twitch, so thanks for joining us. Glad to have you. I know one of those is probably a bot and might disappear, so again, I tend to not count my chickens before they hatch, but if legitimate and if not a bot, thank you. But obviously, all humans welcome. Bots usually get to sit outside hanging out with all the kids that play Call of Duty because otherwise, everybody else is welcome to hang out, lurk. I do have multiple chat windows open, so people are free to chime in or lurk if you prefer. But we are on YouTube, Twitch, Odysee, and Pilled. Usually, most of the conversation at the moment is coming from Twitch, and that's where everybody's been popping in from. So, but at the same time, I do my best to address all others. Been having some technical issues keeping up with Pilled. I'm not sure if it's just me or if there's something with platform, but hopefully, if anybody catches on the Pilled side, I am not ignoring anybody. It's because I feel really bad. I'm a bad host if I don't acknowledge what's going on, and I hope I can figure out if there's a technical issue or what was going on with that. So let's start talking about Steel Seed here. So you kind of mentioned the decision to wait. Now here's some of the numbers on this game. So as of right now, to compare of a game that released at the exact same time, Elder Scrolls has about 18,000 plus people following it on Twitch. There's about 85,000 people watching it being played. So we're a steel seed in all this. It's got a grand total of 36, double digits, 36 people that are following it, and we're probably the only ones streaming it right now. So on one hand, you kind of look at some of the analytics as like, well, if you're even online, you got a good chance of getting some eyeballs on it if you're even playing it. And we got a chance of being perhaps a regular English speaking stream, because I noticed that some of the others are different languages. So if in case there's anybody looking out for a playthrough in English, well, hopefully we can take care of that for you. And I'll do my best to break down gameplay and mechanics along the way. So let's see what is going on with this game in and of itself. So there's some things that I'm hopeful of, and there's some things I have concerns about. So we live in a very charged time in the video game world, that there's a lot of games that are dropping that people are completely frustrated with, and some of the things going on. So I personally don't know anything about this developer, Storm in a Teacup, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the developer is the one to look out for. I mean, it could be an indicator. I tend to use the developer as a reputation, especially if they've done stuff, but when it's an unknown, I guess it's probably more of a risk. So there's that. Also, one of their trailers, which was explaining the story, really felt to me like it was an AI narrative trailer, meaning the voiceover was AI generated. I'm not crazy about that. So that's not necessarily a good indicator of like, hey, maybe they're going to rely more on random stuff, procedural generation, but that's going to be a wait and see. There is one other topic that I've talked about a little bit, and that's the frequency in which a lot of games are relying upon post cataclysmic events and the end of humanity for their story. So I'm not necessarily going into that aspect, but there is another parallel topic that's not necessarily as frequent, but it is, I think, one of those agenda issues that is not necessarily covered quite so much, and that it is that of transhumanism. There's this concept of trying to accelerate humanity's immortality through the merger with technology. Now, most of the people that are pushing this are the people with a lot of money, and despite them stoking fears about the direction of humanity, these are the same people that would easily wipe out half of humanity simply for their own convenience. But it doesn't change the fact there's these ideas of like, you too can live forever if you just put a chip in your head, or you do all these things. Now, granted, technology has done certain things in the medical field that have helped improve quality of life, but that does not mean we should launch way ahead with reckless abandon toward this merger of technology for the sake of what these false promises are. So when I see some of this stuff, I kind of get a little hesitant to know what the direction is going, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where the story is. That's what I'm saying. This is a risk in trying to figure that out. So I'm willing to take a shot with that, but it is something I'm going to be mindful of as we're playing this game. Because there's been plenty of points in time where both Hollywood and the game industry have said, hey, we're going to pick a particular topic and we are going to beat you over the head with it. So I have not seen a lot of transhumanism stuff in games, but it's not that it's not a potential. So we'll see. Again, case in point, look about 20 years ago when virtually every movie wanted to talk about the end of the world being related to wasting of resources and climate change. So I don't know if this is the case. Hopefully not. So I went through the negative stuff first. I'll talk to you about some of the positives. So some of you have been around the rec room for a while, know that I like stealth and strategy stuff. I'm not a reflex guy, so hopefully this maybe will blend the difference between, say, the slow-moving aspects of Splinter Cell and maybe pick up some of the action side. So I'm encouraged to see that nature. But the other thing is, I like characters with cybernetics and bodysuits, and if you don't know, that's why I got plenty of all this stuff back here because of Nova from StarCraft. Very similar element, a style-esque character, cybernetics and that kind of motif. So that was one of the things I found kind of cool. And on the same time, even though I mentioned that being an indie title or an unfamiliar one, at the same time, sometimes indie titles or developers can go and not take on risks. So that might mean there's some other cool things. And as you can see from the thumbnail here, there is a massive boss they kind of alluded to in one of the trailers. So it's got some of the things I'm looking for. So I'm optimistic. Whether I would still get this on physical or not remains to be seen how this goes. If this goes in the wrong direction, maybe we won't finish it, but I'm willing to take the chance. So that's why I called episode 1 Fight Risk. And no, I said that intentionally, Fight Risk, because I don't know if we'll run into a conflict. I don't know if there's going to be any more action if I mess up a stealth sequence, but I'm excited to try this. So I hope you are too, and I hope we can provide at least a quality playthrough for any of those looking to hang out, because obviously the game has not getting all that much support, so we're going to do our best to hope fill that void. So Call to Stealth is already checking in and says, so the story could be sneaking around picking up trash, saving the planet one soda can at a time. And I find it interesting that you say soda can, because we get into this discussion about soda versus pop, because in Michigan most people think it's pronounced pop, when I have lived in both Michigan and other places. But yes, we could be going through it, and so we could think of her as a portable trash compactor or trash disposal unit. I don't know. Remains to be seen. So I did thankfully start this game up just to see if it would load. There was a brightness setting. I'll take a look at the settings, see if it's still there, just so we can make sure if it looks good on stream. Hey, look, there's a balancer bug fix already. Hopefully that doesn't, you know what? We're going to make sure that's not downloading right now. So there's the Storm and the teacup logo. I didn't intend to talk over that, but... So there's the main menu. So one thing this reminds me of is Transformers Extinction. The humans were deceived by some of the Decepticons, not necessarily Decepticons, but at least one of the, who was it, Lockdown? That he promised them a seed for the sake of them detonating to get the metal they needed. So I don't know if we're going to go with any kind of interesting story like that, but I guess, again, that's the unknown. So let me check downloads here. I do not want this downloading while we are playing. It's only 500 megs, but again, that can easily kill performance here. So a good thing I caught that last time. Alright, so let's take a look at the settings. Graphics. Here we go. Oh, what's post-process? Bloom. Dirt mask and vignette. That's interesting. They got some things in there. Oh yeah, so we want to check the brightness one here. Oh, this is not the exact same thing I saw on the other one, so I guess I'll leave this alone. That's kind of weird that they did not put the same one where you actually see the icon in shadow. If it's too dark, let me know. We'll tinker with this. Call the Stealth says, so was I allowed to watch Captain Planet as a kid? I don't think it's a matter of whether I was allowed to. Like, why would I? That's a dumb show. There was things I was not allowed to watch. Captain Planet, I don't remember being on the list. So here we go. Story, standard, or hard. We're going to pick the middle here. A little bit of difficulty, a little bit of story, or hopefully all story across the way. Nope. They're going to make sure you know which one you're selecting. Music's kind of loud there. I'll try not to talk too much here.
It's ready.
Dad?
It will be all right, Zoe. Trust me.
Oh, goody, cockroaches. Mini cockroaches. If I had to guess, I'd say this is probably not a US developer. European, if I was guessing. So I like the carbon fiber-esque kind of elements for the character design. Try not to give away what little I do know here.
Dad! What the? Don't touch. Whoa! This body. What is it? Stay back! Where am I? What have you done to me? And who did this? Wait. I can understand you? I want to see my father, now! My father, Dr. Archer. Where is he? Head of Archer Industries? Kind of a big deal? He was working on...
This?
I don't know. Why can't I remember? He said he'd be waiting for me. You want to help? Help me find him. Trust you. I don't think we're quite there yet. Okay, but just stay in front of me, where I can see you.
So it showed his name on the side. It said Kobe. Nothing like waking up in a forlorn facility with an entire cybernetic body, huh? So, cool. Third person, we get camera control. Looks like she does turn. I really like how they kind of went with, and I mean, they're not actual dreads. They're like actual like cybernetic strands, and they still went with the light. I like also that her face mask illuminates when she talks, because I think at first, I mean, you see her on the cover art, you don't get some of the details. I'm like, once I saw that, and in part, not only do I have the StarCraft stuff, but also one of my other favorite designs is the Cyber Ninjas from Mortal Kombat, so it also reminded me of that, especially the mask. Very, very rigid in its design with the vents and everything. So, I mean, it's kind of the aesthetics really got to me at first, so we'll see how this goes. I mean, there's obviously a lot of detail they've put in the levels, so I would think this is a AAA title, but it's kind of like, I guess we'll see how much this is fleshed out. So Call of Stealth says, Kobe the tutorial bot. Actually, he's going to be essentially our, probably utility companion bot the entire game. And one thing that's going to be interesting, I have not yet seen anything that pertains to vocal dialogue from him. So I have a personal connection to this style because in Aladdin 3477, one of the side robots, Fidji, is the exact same way. At least personally, I think Fidji's got more charm than what I've seen of Kobe thus far, but it's not something new to sci-fi. Case in point, Star Wars, both R2-D2 and BB-8. So one of the storytelling elements to that is, of course, you've got to have your protagonist or some other character understand what the bot says. So most of what Kobe is going to say here is probably going to be told through Zoe's perspective here. I'm just looking to see if I need to illuminate this at all. So I may bump the brightness here. Looks a little dark. Doesn't mean that it is, but this is going to be too dark. That's brightness, but it's washed out. That's too dark, too. I'm not sure what to do here. Stand by. Yeah, that's not increased by much, but it's... Man, there's nothing I can really do about it. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. You know what? You know what I should do is change in-game brightness settings. So, what are we at here? 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think this is nearly going to be as dependent on shadows like the way Splinter Cell is, as much as just avoiding enemies from a detection standpoint. That's my guess. Can't say that for sure. Okay, so we have an ability on the D-pad here. Oh, she taps her chest. Okay. Her armor plating on her torso. So I'm guessing that's some kind of detection thing. It's interesting, man. It's got these light filters and blooms things all over the place, too. Ambient kind of fog. Alright. Let's see how she does. Kind of a bit of a cybernetic swagger. She's got a
Walking
little...
still feels normal, at least. So, what are you? Kobe. That's a weird name for a robot. A bit early to tell me what to do.
So, her animation is a little bit weird. So, I mean, you can kind of forgive that because she's cybernetic. But there's something about the stride. She steps really high. I mean, so my brain notices weird things like that. So, okay, we got jump. She's got this little kind of pause she does in the air here. Okay, so she already has double jump. Oh, one of the things I want to say is because of these characters, and this world just looks large and weird, and given that you're dealing with so much machinery, they better figure out, this is the two things I'm going to be personally looking for, is do they make me care about the character, or do they make me care about the world, preferably both? I don't know. So, I like the design, but I want to hope that the story does something to catch my interest. Or not do the opposite and say that, well, that's a dumb idea.
My body, it feels so light.
Even got the cybernetic eyes, of course. Okay, so she grabbed onto the ledge automatically. I didn't have to do anything. So if this is an independent company, either A, they got really good at stacking predefined resources, or something else, because there's a lot of detail that I don't recognize, like they just took, oh, generic assets.
Whoa. Am I supposed to know how to do this?
Oh, you can see the lighting better, all the strands and the armor and stuff. Okay, so those are ledges you can grab. At least kind of figure that out. I watched people a little bit to try to get a sense of what people were doing. Again, trying to avoid spoilers. Alright, I got a bit of an oil slick here. Saw this in, like, the gameplay tutorial trailer that they did. Yeah, don't be drinking that. That ain't no waterfall. So, the thing is, it feels pretty linear, like a platforming game. Like, doesn't really give you a whole lot of reason to explore. I mean, if anything, you're just experiencing the design of the world.
Sliding, walking on beams. It feels all too natural.
Oh, died. Or something. Okay, so I gotta figure out what I messed up here. Yep, she grabbed automatically. Was I supposed to double jump there? Yeah. Okay, so let's go up. So it's pretty smooth. Controls are pretty good here. Oh, I'm supposed to go around. That's interesting. So she actually would not jump, so it's pretty context sensitive. I tried to tell her to jump and she did not. So if anything, that's kind of a little bit more hand-holding. So if, I mean, what I guess is that's going to make some of the platforming elements feel pretty linear. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not sure how much I want to invest into a lot of difficulty, like, say, Ninja Gaiden, so the game's got to be fun enough in order to want to put the kind of replay value into it. Whoa, that's a massive cable. Hope that powers a really big CD player. Okay, so probably have a chance to talk to Kobe some more here. That's all automatic.
Yes? What do you think I'm doing? I really don't feel like I should be here.
Oh, what happened? Hit that ability on the right D-pad. I don't know what it does. Oh, sprinting. There we go. So it's kind of crazy if you're waking up in this world, like, what is going on here? Is this all automated? Any human interaction? Because this is pretty massive. Complex like this don't build itself. Unless Skynet did it. I mean, virtually everything is metal and artificial here. Oh, they automatically switch the camera angle out there.
These constructions are gigantic. What is this place?
Oh, thank you for that non-substantive
No, this isn't home.
Yeah, jumping's pretty easy here. She's handling, or the game is handling a lot of this stuff on its own. So I basically just have
See
to
the bottom? I hope I don't slip.
press circle to detach from a ledge. Well, do I want to do that yet? I guess so. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm going to need save points or something that's going to do autosaves. Spider Z. Yeah, if I didn't know this was like a tutorial mode, I'd be a little intimidated. I think a boss is going to break out of there or something. Oh, crouching. Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, dive roll. Cool. Oh, good. I don't even have to hold R1. I was gonna say, because I don't want to keep holding that if I then have to do some other techniques or something. So, glide while in the air. What? Oh, hold it. Okay. I don't think that was
Why
what
do I
this.
feel like something should have happened?
Huh.
So, my thrusters are broken.
Oh. It's all for the sake of conversation. It's not active yet. There's going to be future enemies. Fireflies digging at the wall. I get some rebar in there. At least you know it's poured concrete. Wow. That's a lot of ships. Automated or otherwise. Probably automated.
Whoa.
Wow. Title screen.
This is gigantic. There's no way this could be man-made. You do realize all this smells fishy, including you, right? Sorry, but I have so many questions.
That's a ship in the form of a giant rifle. Oh boy, here we go. Contact. Oh, they got dreads too.
Hey, stop shooting!
Yeah, I don't think they're listening.
Everything is falling apart. Run, Toby!
Whoa. You're supposed to do the gauntlet run at the end of the game, not the beginning. Missing my warthog. I don't even know if I have a health bar. I'm dead. Oh, nope, that's supposed to happen. Uh-oh. Death number 1. Uh-oh. How far back do I have to go? Oh.
Everything is falling apart. Run, Toby!
Don't have time to explore. Speed, go. Alright, I mean that. It's probably getting a little behind. Where am I going?
Over there, that door!
Oh, here we go. I know it's going to. I know
What
Lucy's
the hell
going to
is
happen.
going on?
There's the big bot. Just the scale is just insane.
Even worse! What even is that thing?
Oh, was my health almost dead?
Let's hope that monstrosity is gone for good.
So my point, I was gonna say, it's like she told the Kobe to run, but he flies or hovers. Yeah, my health is like, I'm got Call of Duty health mode going on here. Was I not supposed to take that much damage? Or is that just part of the effect? Like, hey, we're
There's
gonna heal
only
you up.
one way. I can do it by myself. Another one of those.
Okay, so
quiet.
this
I
hopefully
don't
should
want
be
more
pretty
weapons
simple.
pointed at me.
Didn't get it.
So, I'm actually armed.
Yes. Okay, loot. An obtained
Being silent
glitch.
seems like a safe choice.
Oh, gotta hold it. Some cool effects. What did I get, though? I'm gonna need some kind of health here.
How's that thing supposed to help us? Okay, I guess I'll give it a try.
Okay, that was health. Cool. Alright. So I used X to attack. I guess maybe... Not X. Square and triangle are interaction at this point. So, ooh, we got an invasion. And then the jump. Okay. Crouch. I don't know if that does anything. Oh, I don't know if we get any kind of rifles or not, but I can zoom in there. Right, I don't know what else we have. Oh, okay, I think that just turned on objectives when I hit the D-pad. Man, these are just like massive levels. You'd think that there'd be more to explore and pick up and do, but not as of yet.
He's facing us. I got no choice but to fight.
Okay. Press X to perform light and triangle for heavy. Oh, I always do that. I'm still in Xbox mode. Square for light. So this is pretty much just like Ninja Gaiden controls for action platforming. Except the circle and the dodge. That's more like Gears of War-ish. Okay, so R3 will lock on. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. So if oh, that was cool. So that's essentially her dodging. If you time it right, it looks like it does a little bit more animation. Oof, I'm not doing so good already. She's not very robust. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Please.
Oh, no. Okay, let's try that again.
He's facing us. I got no choice but to fight.
Ooh, he got a piece of me. Yeah, you don't get much option here.
I need urgent repairs.
All I gotta say is this better not be like Dark Souls. I don't think it is, but the Surge was something I was kind of optimistic thought I would like, but once I played through the first level of like, oh, here we go, I'm just dying all over the place, I'm like, I'm not gonna put up with this, so. Do I have a block?
I need urgent
No,
repairs.
oh my goodness. I have to hit and run here. I guess that was kind of a kill technique, but it was kind of a little wonky on the camera. So I don't know if we get anything else by looting the corpse, but let's see if there's anything here. No, wow, nothing there. Nothing like an inventory screen. Chairman says it's stupid that you don't get much health. Well, some people like the nature of the challenge. I mean, this is labeled a stealth game. Stealth does not imply action and health repository. You're really supposed to figure out how to fight. And Dark Souls games are even worse. I mean, those, I guess any Souls-like. Yeah, a little more drab lighting in this room. So, if anything, which I think would be a little better, would be the magical recharging health bar, which I've grown accustomed to, you know, but... Let's see how this goes. Okay. I mean, the platforming, at least, is pretty forgiving. We'll have to see whether the combat is or not. So we have more of these mechanic fireflies. Yeah, otherwise you're going to have to really learn how the fighting works and do some stuff. Oh, or that's why you're going to want to figure out how to do stealth kills, because your health is just not going to support it.
Be quiet now, Kobe.
So this is like virtual
A terminal,
grass.
you say. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, so if I stealth kill with triangle? Alright, R1 for cover. You can bait. Oh, that is right. So that was the other opportunity. I didn't say it, but I was thinking like when she taps on the metal, it's like drawing them nearby. So you can kind of distract them, kind of like throwing a can or something. No, no. Oh, come. Oh, what's going on? Oh, not good. I already botched that. See, dead. I hope that's right at the same spot. There we go. Okay. I don't know why it didn't activate right there. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I got health back somehow. Oh, double teamed. Can I get out of their line of sight? Nope, not really. I'm already screwing up the stealth element.
I don't feel so good.
Why? Blah.
Be quiet now, Kobe.
Okay, let's try this again. Now that I know I did the wrong action last time.
You won't need this anymore.
There we go. That's what you're supposed to do. I You gotta actually hold the button. That part could be a little bit more complicated.
Future scraps incoming.
Which one saw me, though? Oh, that one. Would you... Oh, I can attack, but it didn't... Ouch. I'm gonna take me a second here to figure this out. Oh! Robot gonna knock you out. Yeah. You are greatly encouraged to stealth kill over face and direct conflict. I don't like this wall press thing. I'm gonna have to get used to this. I might be able to go around that one. He saw me. Oof. Oop, I thought I got a piece in there. Gotcha.
That's gonna be useful.
Alright, so what does this do for us? Got me some glitch. I don't know what glitch does for me. I saw that coming. Alright, gotta get better at this whole stealth thing. Oops. Oh, now she won't crouch. What? Oh, so I'm not doing it right. So yeah, you got these. So it's not, maybe it's not grass as much as digital vents, which are interference. Okay. All right, where's this terminal at? I'm sticking my fingers in there.
Thanks, Sherlock.
Okay, so those are the only enemies killed. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere else to go if they don't give you a ledge to go that way. Oh, what's going on here? Am I supposed to go that way? I'm supposed to go that way, so what's this? Maybe this is an alternate path. Maybe there's a way to sneak around without combat. Yeah, I bet you that might be it. Okay. They're giving you sneak around paths. Alright, these guys are gonna be hostile yet, or are we just running and running? Yeah, definitely some dirt on the camera lens, the way they did this. Uh-oh. Might see our big boss friend again. I think this was still part of the initial video. They cut it out before you actually did any fighting. So I don't
Doesn't
know
this
how
thing ever give up?
Oh
You
boy.
think?
You don't have no legs.
Get out of here! Go!
Uh-oh.
I'm slipping.
You got cybernetic fingers. You shouldn't feel pain.
Can't hold on. No!
Well, we found a nemesis. Oh, we found dirt and rock. A little out of the machine realm. I'll probably jarred her skull a little bit.
Okay, okay. I'm glad I'm alive too.
So we've hit the earth terrain-esque, whatever.
I don't know. But let's not hang around to find out.
Alright, so for the most part this is all new beyond that was not shown in promo stuff. Interesting. So they probably didn't want to show you what too much beyond the city. So we're gonna find anything fun to collect? I'm guessing not. Probably mostly still gonna be a lot of platforming until we get. Okay, yeah. So that does show the objective. Oh, it's gonna keep it up there until it decides to turn off. That's a long way down. We're gonna go with that probably not being an optimal path. I don't know if that wall is scalable. I try jumping. Closes that path. What do we got here? L2 to aim and activate. Oh, we're telling Kobe what to do. Okay, left trigger is gonna be for telling Kobe to do stuff.
So, you're useful now? Sure, Kobe. Whatever you say.
Okay. Interesting crystal formation. It's got this warp in. That's kind of weird. No, that's intentional. That's not the stream wigging out. Oh, there he is. What's going on here? He fall down, go boom. Whoa.
Is that? What an inglorious end for such a formidable foe.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot.
You caused me enough problems, dude. See you no more.
Huh. So I guess the whole scale of the robot wasn't really all that much if that was not actually a boss fight. That's what they're front-loading content. Gotta be careful with that. Alright, so we go down there, we go up here.
You've got weapons too? That's scary.
Yeah. I thought this was a stealth game. Stuff like so Kobe can shoot, Kobe can activate. Kind of like an as-needed context-sensitive basis. Interesting column. Anything here that I care about, or is it, again we just oh, yep, I guess that's the way we go. Man, they just made environments with these massive draw distances. So if anything, I gotta say, even if I don't have reason to care about this world, they are making the world and the storytelling interesting, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be all metal and all repetitive. I'd be like, I don't know, but yeah, this is kind of getting interesting. So we're down a little bit further into rando construction stuff, and I got a dead robot husk, so what other kind of stuff?
This area is massive. I have no idea where we're going.
I concur.
Yes, but where does this way go? I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Not a very reassuring idea.
There we go. Alright, is this activator? Shoot. That can't be good. Oh, it's timed. Interesting. Okay. It's like, yeah, that sounds like a countdown timer. That can't be good. We have to ride on this thing. Better not be like the zip line in Tomb Raider. Jump towards the zip line. Okay, let's not take the one with the objects on it, huh? Okay, she grabbed on automatically. Much better. Can't change the speed. Oh. Okay. Oop, I ate that one. Oof. Oh, I gotta literally lock on here. Oop, may not be able to pick up his glitch. Ouch! I don't think he fell where I could get him. Oh, I can't pick his up yet. Oh, there it goes.
I'll borrow this.
So I hope I'm not impaired by not having the proper spending amount, because if you're designed to be able to kill all enemies and can't collect everything, that might set you back. So, and the other interesting thing is the combat scenario there was forced, so it had nothing to do with me sneaking in. If anything, that was more me figuring out how to use Kobe from my, Oh, so you can do up to 3 shots in a row here. And then it slowly recharges, it looks like. So some scenarios may be purely action. Oh, Wild Wild West. That's a cool shot. Alright, I don't need to look at his giant metallic calf muscles, just saying. Like, who are you?
What is that thing?
You have nowhere to run. Resistance is futile.
I had to throw a Borg line in there.
Maybe we can reason with it?
useless.
Worth a shot. Hey! We come in peace. Me and my friend here, we're lost. Maybe you can help us find...
Yeah, no.
You are intruders here.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna need another plan.
Run away.
Okay, he's not as friendly as I hoped. If he can't see us, he can't put bullets in our bodies. Take cover!
Okay, so they've got control of the camera at the moment. Oh, as soon as I stood up, he then switched. I really got to hold the R1 in order to press against the wall there. Yeah. Oh, that was bad. I don't really need to wall press if I don't have to. Whoa, what am I doing here? Do I go up? Yes, I do go up. That answers that question.
Watch out! He's making it collapse!
Get out of crouch mode. I think I'm screwed, because I got... I was fiddling with the controls too much there. Don't make me do that whole thing again. Good. Okay. Sprinting. There we go.
Watch
Sprinting
out,
would be good.
He's making it collapse!
There we go. Do I have adrenaline for the sprint? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's some boosters.
What is it with these robots and making bridges explode? You'd think that at least try not to break their own stuff. Is stopping me that important?
I mean... Reach the device. So say what you will about the bland stuff to find. I mean, these environments are pretty cool to look at. I mean, very cyber dystopian, I suppose. I mean, see, I would look at this and be like, hey, platform, can I jump up here? And then what do I do? Nothing. Oh, here we go. Upgrade center of some
Seen one
kind.
of these? Any ideas?
Savvy point discovered. Savvy. Save. Save point.
A teleporter. But to where?
Yeah, you want me to go on that thing? I don't think so.
Then I guess there's only one way to find out.
Alright, how do I activate?
See you on the other side. I hope.
Am I supposed to go from a different side? Reach the save hub. I did that. There it goes. Heal. Fills health but respawns all enemies. That's interesting. So, huh. Like it's, I guess if you find one of these in the middle of combat. So at the meantime, save. We got 3 save spots. That's interesting. Nothing like a little challenge there. So then, fast travel. Huh. Is this supposed to be like open world or? So there's that, like in the, just to the left of the right interface, there's that tree. And the tree is obviously the most foreign looking thing in this entire realm at the moment. The place where Savvy resides, home sweet home. Settings, okay. So, okay, so hold to fast travel. Guess I wasn't expecting that. Reach the Savvy hub. That's kind of trippy.
We made it.
So you're finally here. Come to me, Zoe.
Hey, wait for me, Kobe. What was that voice?
Yeah, Unreal Engine 5 still's got some serious transparency issues here. So, I mean, it's a little better once you're close, but yeah, the stairs are wigging out. Oh, wow. It's like a massive cybernetic library, except it's got, like, actual physical books in it. It's kind of got a little bit of the steampunk vibe too. It's steampunk, Victorian, yet still, wow. So I'm, and this would be a case where I'm glad they didn't show any footage because that way it kind of showcases their world-telling capacity here, or storytelling, world building. Oh, it took over, I think. Would you call this the archive?
Welcome, Zoe. I was beginning to think you two would never make it.
Do I know you?
I am Savvy. I once served your father.
I don't understand.
Millennia ago, I helped him lay the groundwork for everything you see here. Before his illness could take him, your father uploaded both your consciousness and his own to Vakhtari, the central mainframe that runs this facility, and to which all digital data and AIs are connected.
I remember moments, glimmers.
Dr. Archer, your father, was a visionary. He could see what others refused to, a time when humankind's actions would make the Earth uninhabitable.
Oh, see, here we go.
This place was built by the AIs your father created to monitor the planet, and when the time came, to act with absolute freedom to safeguard humanity's future. With Earth dying, the AIs created Protocol Sakui to select and gather those who would give humankind the best chance for a new beginning. They have been stored here ever since, into the biological node, waiting for the Earth to heal, waiting to be awoken and return to the surface. That time has finally come.
Then what are you waiting for?
In the interests of security, the AIs divided your father's consciousness into 4 shards and stored them throughout this facility. My programming forbids me to take physical form or to leave this room. That is why I need your help to gather the shards. You are our only hope of bringing your father back, of awakening the humans he saved, the seeds.
I barely made it this far alive.
You are referring to General Hogo.
Big, metal, anger issues.
For centuries, Hogo poisoned its programming through the endless consumption of human-created data. Based on this, it became convinced that seeds would repeat the mistakes of their past if given a second chance. For Hogo, Renashita must be prevented, and anyone who poses a threat to this must be destroyed. Use the teleportation device that brought you here to access the assembly node. There you will find the first shard. Do not delay. Time is not our ally.
All right. I'll go.
I see your father's courage in your eyes. I see now why he was so proud of you, and why he will be again.
I may have caught a split second of that from watching somebody stream. Quest, that's interesting. So, I mean, this was not quite billed as a RPG or anything, so I don't know if we're going to have any freeform time to go look in our choice of order, or if it's still going to be pretty linear. What's kind of interesting is, again, my brain and all kinds of plot things. I mean, does that guy end up being the boss? Kind of like Guilty Spark. Kind of reminds me of the possibility of Clue from Tron Legacy. I mean, sky's the limit here. And then, of course, you got the rogue, stupid clown who was shooting at us. Probably read one too many Sonic fanfics in the human data and got his brain a little melted.
It's nothing.
I guess
So interesting.
it's not every day you find out you're humanity's last hope.
If they just listen to my father.
I mean, the human condition is to keep making the same mistake prior to eternity
We have
here,
to find
so...
those shards and bring them back here so that Dad can fix all of this.
I don't remember what else I was going to say. Interesting part of the canyon. Alright, here we go. Jump in the giant phone booth here. Okay. Ooh, battle suits. Skills. Now we got some options. So let me... You know what? I'll save after doing this. Got a skill tree. I like that. Consume 1 energy bar to heal Zoe for a fixed value. Activate by pressing down. So there we go. That takes care of the health issue a little bit. I mean, it may not be able to use it indefinitely. 1 energy bar, though. So I think the energy bars are the icon I saw on the side, which we haven't dealt with yet. Yeah, it's got this symbol on. It had this symbol on the screen. Oh, but that's for Kobe's bullets. So that was the 3. So that was not that. Okay, so combat, perfect dodge. Oh, restores your energy. So it really, if you get better at dodging, may not need it. Oh, it restores your energy, not necessarily your health. Okay. Journals, undiscovered area. Wow. Now, here's... So I caught somebody else's stream, and they already had some of these unlocked. So I like this. So we got some customization going on here. But it's kind of funny. There is one with cat here. It says Cat Zoe. So that's nice to see that there's some customization in here. So we got Ruby Red, Crystal, Coal Black, Cat, Leaf Green. What are we playing, Pokemon here? And Savvy Zoe. That's... So that... I find that intriguing. That's kind of like... Cortana-esque kind of look to it. So we've got 64 to spend, and we don't have money for any of that. That's fine. So assembly nodes. So I don't know what's going to happen with these journals here. So it looks like we really only have this for purchase. Oh, it costs 0. That's why. So I guess why wouldn't I? They want you to really get through the combat without having to know how to have this as a backup. Okay, so we didn't have the energy bars yet. Used to activate the specials. If it is displayed by the blue bars on the left side, it is filled by dealing damage. So you can keep hitting them, keep getting energy back, and it said, like, basically if you get the correct activation on the other one, you'll probably auto-fill it. Well, that's cool. Doesn't look like these are necessarily locked in any order. Maybe it's just by cost, unless there's higher levels once you get some of these upper ones. Man, oh, this is cool. This is a huge improvement of thinking this is just basic platforming. Alright, cool. Alright, I really like that. Here we go. So, we don't need to heal. Our energy bars are showing up. Now I'll save. And now we'll fast travel. So here we go. So Savvy's hub says 0 out of 4, unless that's the thing we're looking for. Oh, wow. Area completion, and it's got a percentage. Like the data journal things, if that's the same icon, there's like 26 of them. There's, oh, look at that. It's like, I have no idea what all these are. I don't know if that last one is like a key or something. A broken tube, once used to carry materials, now the fastest access to the assembly node. Interesting. Okay. Not bad. Ooh, we got some creepy tentacle-like machine arms up ahead. So I don't want to use my health bar to do that, but it's nice that those are there now that I know about it.
Okay, Savi told us that the first shard of my dad is somewhere in here. Let's try to find it quickly, before we get ourselves killed.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, this might have been part of the video too. They just must have cut out the story element. Is there anything to pick up?
Function, you say?
Ooh.
Connecting our vision? That's confusing.
Oh
Just show
yeah,
me
they
what you
did.
mean.
There we go. Now we can use Kobe. Okay.
Oh, so that's what you usually see. Let's go in there. See what you can find.
Do I have to hit this first? Okay, are these guys a problem? Where's my crosshair here? Oh, there we go. Now he's close enough. Okay, then it automatically forced me out of Kobe mode. Oh, I was gonna say, it's like, are those gonna stop? Am I supposed to, like, do something about those? Nah, these things can be ticked off at me for shooting a couple of them. Alright, we got the oil slicks here. Ah, didn't even need the bottom one. That's for those late jumpers. Stand by, I'm gonna check something here real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything on the build sign. Well, that's interesting. Bright light. Ooh, going down into the bright light. Supposed to go toward the bright light. Hope those aren't hostile. Okay, so I got used to crouching with R1, not circle. Assembly node. Wow.
Whoa. I know I have to go further, but so much lava.
So this is kind of reminding me a little bit more of what I was
I don't think it was
watching.
the moment to tell me, but sure, it's just melted metal.
Okay, good. They got some, hopefully, attempt at humor here. Watching people play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order a couple times, and so this gives me a little vibe of that, like maybe if it's like segments that are free form. Do a little exploring and path discovery. There we go. So this looks like a collectible here. Yeah. Is that just a free glitch? Looks like it. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'm liking this. That can't go up there. Alright, we got some exploring to do. Good. It's not so linear after all. That does not look accessible. Well, it might still be linear. I don't know. Leave the corridor, explore the assembly node. Well, that's what we're trying to do here. Well, clearly there is speaking English in the future. Archer Industries. Whoa.
This place is falling apart. Is it heat or the abandonment?
I was supposed to go. Ooh, where are we going? Oh, down. Look before you leap. Oh, more slicks. Do we have multiple paths here? Nope, not. That's still pretty linear. That was an interesting way to handle a 90-degree turn. Or jump. Oh! What did I just say? I just said I need to learn how to crouch by using R1, not circle. And what I do, I went and hit circle. Jump right off the ledge. You know, I think with other games like Nier and Stellar Blade and stuff becoming prominent, I think maybe there is this expectation that you have to start building some of these vibrant, more expansive worlds compared to what we've grown up with some of these
That
basic
enemy is
platformers.
malfunctioning.
Good. Let's remedy him. Don't see the reason to keep him alive. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, out of curiosity here, so we're going to try to get that way. Doesn't seem like there's anything to necessarily give me a hint. Just keep looking for more basic platform elements. Oh, come on now. I can see it. Get up there. What? She's only jumping. She's not jumping the correct way here. There she goes. I had to get her head to look that way, I guess. I would expect enemies now.
Ooh, that's not something I was hoping to see again.
Oh, no.
Fixing it? Great. That's all we need.
Okay, so that's
Let's just
interesting.
hope we find those shards before that thing finds us.
Interesting if you're kind of haunted by that thing and eventually have to fight it as a boss or something, because a lot of the enemies on the cover there are a lot smaller, and I think if they've kind of jumped the shark by having to show that at the beginning, it's like you're not going to have larger enemies or more interesting enemies if they don't have multiples in the same kind of size scale. I don't think these are helpful, are they?
Oh, that feels so good.
Oh, that was brilliant. So don't hit those. Those explode. I mean, come on. It's supposed to be red health barrels. Granted, it was red on the outside, but it was yellow on the inside. Oh, man. So I don't get much health back just by doing that once. Alright, let's at least sit there and then hope that the energy doesn't refill either. You literally have to get it from attacking enemies. Well, lesson learned. Don't hit exploding barrels. Oh, they're calling it a magnet panel. Oh, boy. Wow. Is he backward? Oh, you know what? If he's backwards, I'm gonna...
I need urgent repairs.
That's a problem. Oh, what?
Kobe! Come back, please!
Oh, come on.
Kobe, you're back!
Okay, now how am I gonna get my health back now?
Now we're
didn't get-
talking.
Oh, what was that pause there?
These ones are fully operational, unfortunately.
They woke up? Why'd they woke up? Oh, I ain't getting his stuff. Will he chase me?
Nice.
Oh, I got him while I was watching Kobe. Okay. I'll take that. I gotta figure out how to do effectively. New upgrade unlocked. Glitch absorption. Go to a savvy point to purchase. Okay. Man, I kind of want the controls differently. I like crouching with circle. Actually, yeah. Well, the question is, do I then want to dive roll with the other button? I don't know. I mean, in a way, from playing Ninja Gaiden so much, it's the block was the main mechanism for diving, so it would be a little closer to that. Okay. Oh, what's that? Okay. Oh, it's timed.
I need urgent repairs.
Oh. Ooh. Oh no.
Kobe, help me. Please.
Okay, let's do this a little better. Now I'm full health and have not hit an exploding barrel. And hopefully maybe I can do this without... Am I supposed to hit something to do the wall run? Because that's kind of dumb. It's like, it feels like I'm supposed to hit something, but... There we go. Air takedown.
These
All
ones
right,
are fully
now-
operational, unfortunately.
Let's get better at this. Alright, let me make sure I get the button right here. Does he see Kobe or not? That's what we want. Assassinated. Okay, so we can get a stealth kill by him watching him go after Kobe. There we go. Yeah, bait and switch, man. Okay. He's just a whittle guy. There we go. Figured if we had to go the other way, then there had to be something around here. So I wonder if any of those other items on the assembly list function as hiddens, encouraging going off the beaten path, or if it's just kind of basic stuff. Put the sword away. Where's the sword up? Put the sword away. No, no. Let's not do that. Okay, so that was the stealth meter right there. Whoa. I'll explore that here in a second. Okay, so I hadn't seen that yet. What is this? Glitch blast, noise diverter. Okay, so these are locked. Are these her skills or Kobe's? Yeah, it kind of went into slow-mo mode there for a second. Oh, those look nasty and dangerous. Why? Oh, it's just, I can press up against that. Okay, here's a terminal. System recap, protocol Stinga, press to read. AI code capable of breaking any law. Asimov's laws crumble in front of the achievements of Stanga. This would be a lot to read out loud. No politician, king, or bureaucrat could stop them now. What Dr. Archer may not know is that Stanga actually caused. It was basically just unshackle robot kind. Oh, here's the AI thing. This was kind of dealt with in Mass Effect. How dare you unshackle an AI? Must extend our thanks to Dr. Archer, savior of humankind. Oh, here we go. Messianic figure here. Okay, I gotta take a break real quick, and then we'll keep going with some more, so stand by for a second. Okay, what are we up against here? Lots of melted metal. So we in the main part of that city we saw from further up, because there's still a lot of ships flying around the upper stuff, and there's that maybe the central node. I don't know if that's the same thing or different sections. Yeah, these look like security bots I don't want to tango with. Are we supposed to go up here? I don't know if I want to go this way. Where'd that go? Oh, here we go. We didn't go this way yet. Ah, there's a savvy point. Opposition before I get there. Whoa, what was it? Was that Kobe? Oh, it was Kobe. Sheesh. Giant ship portal. Yeah, I don't like having all those things now in a circle around me. Cart site. Okay. So we probably could even fast travel back, and then who knows? Okay, so let's heal. Oh, that was that a bad? Oh, that's right. There's no enemies around. Hopefully. Skills. Loot. Oh, so that unlocks. Oh, I wasn't even watching. Kill 5 enemies investigating Zoe bait. Okay, so there's requisites for some of these. Perfect dodge attacks. So that's good. So I guess some of them don't unlock until you have this. You actually leverage some things that you do have available. 5 enemies in stealth without entering combat. Interesting. Kill 5 from glitch fields. Okay. So interesting. Got some little challenges to do. All right. The challenge itself is hidden on these. That's interesting. The question is, do those have any bearing on combat ability? So this costs 150. What does it do for me? Oh, wait, we get health for looting. Okay, want that. There we go. Alright, save. Oh, that was weird. That took a second. Alright, I don't see a reason to fast travel unless there's other things that are abilities that unlock, and you may have to go back to an area. Anything over here? What? You trying to tell me something? Where are you?
Hey, Kobe. You tried to lead me to Savi from the beginning, didn't you?
Up on the D-pad here.
He created you. When were you guys planning to tell me? Well, no wonder you're so helpful then. I'll thank him personally later.
Alright, so maybe I just gotta cut through this. Yep. Go. Come on. Apparently you gotta wait till she's done moving in order to look over to the next one. Unless I'm just not doing something right. Yeah, she doesn't. Well, I have to like let. Whoa! That was a little trippy on the camera side. Nothing here. No, I jumped off. Man. Okay, so she does do that automatically. I don't have to do anything. Oh. Interesting. Okay, in that case, it wasn't so deliberate where I had all that one was. There we go. Now we got health back too. Good. Good. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, that's kind of trippy. That's a little hard on the eyeballs. Oh, now I'm going up. Okay. Man, it's wild. It's a lot of draw distance.
Whoa! Everything is falling apart. How old is this place?
I guess I can heal since everybody's already there. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get 5 enemies. Oh! 5 enemies investigating the Zoe bait wall. Oh, that's what the taps. That's not like a beacon or anything. So I did one of those. Oh, I should have saved. That's okay. Activate the triggers, huh? Whoa, whoa. Unique perspective through Kobe's eyes. You're identifying interactables, hidden pathways. Okay. Pressing buttons marked aimed enemies. This feature tracks Zoe's enemies for both Kobe. Okay. Okay. So no. Okay.
Two triggers. Got it. But too many enemies here. I think this time we'll need a plan.
How do I? 1, 2, 3. Maximum amount. Okay. Need to get somebody over here. There we go. Now I get the hang of it a little bit. Kill 10 unaware marked enemies. Interesting. Let me get this one. Oh, whoa, there's that one over there. What was that? Is it because he started to see me? There we go. Just need a little patience.
Future scraps incoming. You won't need this anymore.
Alright, now maybe we can try catching one of these guys from this section here.
You won't need this anymore.
Here we go. No! Not on the wall there. I'll stay on the wall, dang it.
Quiet.
Oh, she just like runs off the wall. Okay, gotta be careful with that. Much careful. Oh, man, we got some. Ooh, man, we got them up top too. These guys up top are a bit of a nuisance. Okay, so let's go have Kobe do some more marking here. Oh, I could access that over there. Okay. Which way is he going?
Taking cover.
No, don't do that.
Quiet.
Oh, not good. Uh-oh. Oh no! All that out the window. Alright, so did I do that? I did, okay. So does it keep track? Oh, it does keep track of progress, though. That's interesting. So even if you die and restart...
We're good to go.
Oh, boy. Good grief. Okay, come on, mark him, Kobe. Mark? Mark? Oh, wrong one. There we go. What? Okay, so... That's no good. Apparently he can get tagged. They're all here.
I need urgent repair.
Ugh. Robot gonna knock you out. Okay. Alright, so Kobe's not invincible.
Finally, some good news. Let's hit a Savi point.
Why, did I get another upgrade there? Oh, too far on that one. Okay, good. So you can actually get them from pretty far. Do I... Can I mark that? I don't know. There we go. One more of those, we can get another skill.
That's gonna be useful.
Two more and Zoe gets a toaster. Okay. So one thing that seems like could be missing is the ability to kind of get a vision cue on some of this, like know which direction they're looking, but may not be that mission critical.
Future scraps incoming.
Okay, gotta remember to activate when I'm on the wall, not on the wall. Oof. Okay, so it gives their alertness meter, but he doesn't wake up. Okay. How close do I have to get to pull him in without... So I ran too far out to get him, unless there's one more that... Oh yeah, there's one more under here. That's the one I messed up. I don't want to wake that one up at the same time.
Please, fall for this.
Wow, that was kind of goofy. The camera didn't have anywhere to go. Alright, get his stuff. Can I not? Oh, if he's under there, can I not access it? That's not good. That's not good. Oh, I didn't have the icon, but I was still able to. That's good. Okay, he's the problem because that one can kind of see. Let's see if there's a way. Maybe I take the one upstairs first. There we go. Is there a ledge kill I can do? So that guy's looking out that way. I don't know if he's gonna look this way or not. No! Down! Oh, not good. There's at least only 2 though. Ooh. Well, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, so they will reset after enough time. Where's he gonna go, though? Let's actually heal. You didn't see me. Alright, let's try this. Will he walk over here? Oh, excellent.
Surprise.
See ya. Alright, good. We should be able to heal now. Alright, I'm going to go activate skills, save, and then proceed. Might do one more little section and then wrap, and then maybe actually do some Oblivion tonight as well. Alright. Want to at least get a flavor. I think we've at least made it past the intro and got a sense of what kind of abilities and exploration are ahead. Oh, that was a little autosave thing there. Okay. Oh, cool. So we've got 171. One energy bar to release a scan that shows interactables for a limited duration and marks enemies. So that's like, well, just eliminates the manual process. Generates noise on impact, so you could draw enemies away. Okay. Huh. I mean, how expensive are these? So that's 150, 150, 250. I can't afford that one. Path marker. Oh, that's interesting. So it's showing their patrol. See, I'd almost rather have that. But I still don't have this one yet. So you can create your own glitch field. Huh. See, I gotta figure this one out. Oh, wow. Kill 2 enemies. Ooh, that. So it's got some interesting challenges there. So you can sprint and hit them. I like that one. Break 5 shields. Well, I've not done that yet. I'm not sure if I want to spend anything now. Yeah, not ready for that. Increase energy bar. See, this is actually helpful too. Consume 20 bar. Well, oh, and it's going to be 300. I'm going to hold off on that one. Alright, you know, I'm not going to spend anything. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe we only get 3 save points here.
Enough rest. Keep moving.
Rest, you're a cyborg. Alright, so objectives, 1 there, 1 there. 2 and oh, you know what? You can if you throw a noise toward an exploding barrel, that would make sense. Okay. Want to make sure that doesn't activate new enemies or anything. That doesn't look like that does anything. Alright, nothing interesting there. I probably can just have him do this, couldn't I? Oh, is it in there? No, it's up there. Oh, glitch pile. Good thing I came up here, though.
I'm hearing some noise. Let's check what changed. You call that an elevator?
Eh. Oh, you know what? I haven't gone back in here yet. Yeah, what's this? Almost looks like I should be able to go in there. Read 'em and weep. Lovely father to us all. That's their interpretation of this guy. Complete control of metal over flesh. Purpose. So they had AI build the facility. Worm Titan Shimmer. Oh, that sounds like a potential enemy to fight. The Absolute Guardian, the Protocol Hogo, and the Abducting Specialist Protocol Sukui. The trio that made the facility possible and safe. Protocol Yazar. Great. Interesting commentary they got going on here. Okay, so seemingly no new enemies here. I don't think I'm supposed to go in there.
There's something there.
Oh, didn't see that coming.
Down here!
Oh, you can slide on the oil.
Close one.
I didn't quite realize that. Very clever developers, very clever. What is this? Ooh, dead bot. Ooh, no, no, put that away. Put that away. Is this nothing? Okay, if that's nothing, I kinda don't care. More dead bots. They're all crushed. Oh. Sure still makes a lot of noise, though. That's... Multiple paths here. Oh, he's banging his head on the wall here. Oh, we got multiple paths here. Oh, I did that wrong.
That's gonna be useful.
Which way are we going here? Is your objectives in two directions? Okay, I'm going this way first then. I don't know if this is supposed to be... Ooh. No, 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 no. Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. No! Do it. Oh, I can't go in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a compacted pile of bots here. That's twisted. Okay, so I can't do anything to go that way. He used this extra one to kill. Oh, nope, there's a way up. Reach the end of the hallway, okay. Whoa, that was a little close. There we go. Alright, ooh, another wall, okay. There's a guy up there. Am I supposed to jump up to that? I guess so, maybe. No. Ooh, ooh, nope. That seems a bit much. I need to figure out a way up there. Oh, aha, found it. Another malfunctioning one. Okay, so that's go the opposite way.
I'll borrow this.
Stuff over that way, too. What's that? Reach the end of the hallway. What is this? One of 3 modules to increase max health. Oh, there we go. That's helpful too. Let's just go down. Yeah, don't... Whoa. Whoa, what's that down there? Is that where I was? That's interesting. So did it automatically increase my health, or do I have to activate it? Uh-oh. Control's vibrating. What's going on here? That looks explosive. Can't go that way. Invisible wall. It won't let me look down there. I don't want to go down that way. We back to where we started? Oh, wait, what? We are back to where we started. How did... Oh, man, that created the ability to... Oh, that's where... That was the hole in the floor. Oh, dang. Okay. You know what? I might just end it there anyway. Let me go back to the save point, at least check out our goodies, but they'll probably be a good stopping point. So that was kind of interesting. That kind of looped me back around. Let's see if there's anything else in this area that I missed, but otherwise that's kind of interesting. Does give it a little bit more of an open element to it, because I was going away from the objective. And I would guess that's why that floor was kind of hard to see into, so it would have restarted the whole section all over again. Wasn't a bottomless black pit like this one is. Okay. What's this? Nothing? Ooh, can go in here. Oh, it's probably another one of those stealth elements here, like go a different way. Oh, but that's okay though. Find more glitch. Okay, so man, there's some things that are a little out of the way to find too. I guess there's reason to explore after all. I don't know to what degree. I don't know if you just gotta walk in every direction or if there's like really ultra hidden stuff or not. Okay, let's take a look at our stuff first. So explodes on contact with enemies. So once they're in range... I still didn't get that. I thought I had gotten that one. He wasn't... Oh, he wasn't unaware. That's probably why. Alright, I'll kind of wait till I get that one still. So I want... You know what? I think that's going to be helpful trying to get the enemies next to a exploding barrel. Seems like these are just helpful more than necessary. Maybe helping hand for the uninitiated in stealth or something. So I can actually afford this one now once I get that. Okay, so in the battle suits, still not showing anything here. Archer Industries. Oh, Kobe's got different skins. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. It's not letting me switch it over, though. Weird, so... That's too bad. Okay. Read those. Here's the map. So we got 4 out of 26 of something there. 0 out of 11, 1 out of 2. 0, 6, 2 out of 5 is the terminals. Completion 14%. Okay. Okay, so let's save, and that'll be it. Ooh, which was the most? 853. Let's go with this one. Did that overwrite? Yep, did. Don't need to heal. And
Let's go, Kobe.
All right, so I guess first impression, I mean, there's some things I'm kind of like blown away by, but like the level stuff, everything else I'm just kind of like, it's okay. I mean, no detractors that I can think of. So yeah, the action seems a little tough at first. But given the upgrades, given the stuff that clearly there is a path to either figure out how to get better at the skills, there's usually plenty of cover. Maybe there's other scenarios that you wouldn't know yet this early on. And it looks like there's stuff to unlock. There's different places to go to find extra stuff. Those are all pluses, because at least the first level looked pretty bland. It was pretty linear to get you walking through it. So that's, I'm glad that it expands once you get past the first level. So I am looking forward to playing it the next time. I'm not sure if this necessarily has to be a rotational Sunday thing. Maybe there's opportunity to play this again during the week, but obviously we're also battling against Oblivion, so I'm excited to play more, and it's just going to be a matter of making the decisions. We may also have some new stuff also fired up tomorrow. I've got more visual prep to do, just like I did for this one tonight. And man, I forgot to mention what a chore it was to try to build a cover logo using the resources, because I couldn't quite get a sense of which direction there was for cover. I think it was like a German website where I found a reference of a potential cover and kind of used that as a base, but it was pretty small, so that was kind of a nuisance, but obviously I got it done in time for tonight. So appreciate everybody who's been hanging out, checking this out with me, and appreciate both Chairman and Call to Stealth chiming in, a combination of Twitch and YouTube. And appreciate if anybody's been hanging out there, unnamed, or just lurking in the shadows, or maybe you're watching on the replay. Feel free to hit those likes and shares perhaps if you're new. And in the meantime, we'll do this some more, hopefully during the week. If not, at the latest, hopefully Sunday, barring any delays or recovery time for our show coming up on Saturday. But that'll do it for now. Thanks. Have a fantastic one. And if you do stick around, I'll be back online a little bit. We'll do some Oblivion tonight, and then we'll go from there.